Hey guys, my name is Rohit Rajaram, the CEO and study abroad expert at MSBA. I'm well aware that doing a 2-year MBA program from a top university can add up to cost. It can cost you as much as $238,000 in tuition and living expenses, and that's not it. An MBA requires 3 to 5 years of work experience before you can even apply to the program. So today I'll be sharing 3 best MBA alternative programs that you can apply to without all these hassles. The first MBA alternative is, of course, the MIM degree, which is Masters in Management. MIM is a postgraduate program that provides advanced general management knowledge to graduates with 0 to 2 years of work ex, whether they have studied business before or not. It's a budget-friendly program which will cost you half to 1/3 of an MBA degree, and it is also management-oriented and will give you the same management outlook that you can expect out of an MBA degree, but at an earlier age. Fact: Europe is home to almost 80% of all the Masters in Management programs across the world. So, what are the eligibility criteria for MIM? First, a bachelor degree from a recognized university with a minimum GPA of 3 or higher. Second, English proficiency tests. IELTS and TOEFL are some of the English proficiency tests that you can apply to. Each candidate must clear either one of them so that they can establish their ability to read, write and understand the English language. In most cases, MIM also requires a valid GMAT or GRE score. Now, there aren't any fixed requirements for GMAT or GRE or even the English proficiency test. It actually differs from schools to colleges and the countries they are in. One pro tip: if you have good grades in your English exam in your school or college, you can apply for exemptions from these English proficiency tests. Of course, if you work with us, we'll definitely help you with the same. Though the average salary of an MIM graduate is around 2/3 of that of an MBA graduate, this is mainly due to the difference in the average work experience accumulated by both the individuals. Hence, MIM is one of the best programs in terms of return on investment or ROI. Here are the top 5 ranked schools for MIM. Number 1, HEC Paris. Number 2, LBS or London Business School. Number 3, St. Gallen. Number 4, ESSEC Business School. And number 5, Rotterdam School of Management. If you want to target any of these schools and want to know which is the perfect school for you, book a 20-minute free strategy session right away and let one of our experts do the hassle for you. The second alternative for an MBA degree would be the MSBA degree. In the MSBA degree, you will learn about business intelligence tools and their applications. You will also learn how to use them to collect and interpret data from various sources. You will learn how to combine and make use of statistics, data science and computer engineering, while also developing analytical problem solving and mathematical skills. Eligibility criteria for the MSBA degree. Now, the eligibility criteria for most of the MSBA degrees would be similar to that of the MIM. The only difference here being in the requirement of your bachelor degree being a bit more mathematical and statistical oriented. The English proficiency test requirements for the MSBA degree is exactly the same as MIM degree, wherein you'll be required to take one of the tests such as IELTS or TOEFL. And of course, if you have a good English skill or if you have good exam scores in the 12th and 10th grade, you can always apply for a waiver. MSBA schools also require GMAT or GRE. Herein, you need to ensure that you get good scores in the quantitative section of both the tests to ensure that you can prove your quantitative capabilities to the school. Now, the top schools for MSBA are MIT Sloan in the US, University of Texas Austin, Asade Business School in Spain, ESSEC Business School in France, and Imperial College London. The third alternative for the MBA degree would be the Master in Finance program or M.Fin. A M.Fin program teaches you how to analyze and interpret financial markets, economic trends, banking, assets and liabilities, as well as investments. A Master in Finance prepares you to become an expert who can analyze data and make them usable in a financial planning module, offering recommendations based on your findings. Now, the eligibility criteria for M.Fin. The bachelor degree that you require for M.Fin is very similar to that of MIM or the MSBA degree. You need a good degree from a recognized university with a GPA of 3.0 or above. Now, of course, if you have some financial or economic electives in your degree, that will definitely be of help. English proficiency test. Just like in the previous 2 degrees, you need to have IELTS or TOEFL and ensure that you need to get a good score in them. Now, regarding the GMAT or GRE for Master in Finance, please remember, many schools do prefer GRE over GMAT for Master in Finance degrees. Also, you need to ensure that your quantitative scores are as high as possible to ensure that they understand your mathematical capabilities, just like in the MSBA degree. The top 5 schools for Master in Finance programs are HEC Paris, ESCP Business School, Columbia Business School in the US, Carnegie Mellon in the US, and finally MIT Sloan also in the US. So guys, if you want to know which degree is the right choice for you and which school you can target, just comment below and we'll make sure that we reach out to each and every one of you and help you during the entire application process.